I really wanted to talk about them, and I will before we get to it being Saturday. And for those of you who know, 6:07, the Philadelphia Phillies will be playing in Atlanta against the Braves in the divisional series, a rematch of last year's divisional series where the unthinkable happened and the Phillies pulled off an unforgettable upset. We took the series, and well, you know the rest. I actually have been considering making Phillies content for a good while, and you know what? Screw it, man. Screw it. This team is too much fun, and you guys don't understand how much I love this freaking team that I can't not talk about it. It happened last year. I talked about the World Series. I talked about the Championship Series. I talked about it and got a little emotional because baseball was my favorite as a kid. I've always been an Eagles fan, and I've always been the biggest football head when it came to the friend group, always talking about it here in the family, at family reunions and gatherings, always talking about football, but baseball got overlooked. And it doesn't help that the last time the Phillies were relevant was in 2008, 2009, 2010, They haven't really been the greatest baseball team in so long, and now they're one of MLB's best when it comes to, like, excitement, ticket sales, and, I mean, you want to watch them, and you want to root for them, and looking ahead at the Braves, Ranger Suarez will be on the mound for Game 1. Game 2 will be Wheeler, and most likely Game 3 will be Nola, depending on how long they want to rest him, because we know he's the one that, after 5 innings, you got to question, or I guess after 4 innings, you got to question. But tomorrow against Strider, I really, really, really like the chances that this team has after the way that they beat the Marlins the other night. I don't know. I have such a really good feeling about it, and I cannot talk about it, and I really want to see how you guys react to talking about the Phillies. So leave some comments down below what your thoughts are going into the Braves game, because I also don't like making predictions about baseball, because it's so different when making predictions about baseball, because there's 9 innings. There's so much that can happen so quickly. Like, the game can just change so suddenly, and it's really, you got to be patient with it, Then there's so many more analytics and numbers and statistics and things you got to reference, things you got to be mindful of. Like, there's so much more to it. And not to say that football or basketball or any other sport is complicated, but I feel like baseball is such a unique sport because of it, and that's probably why I love it so much. And fuck it, I'm gonna cover the divisional series onward. I have to. We have to see how things go, and I'm here for reactions. I'm here to talk about it. So if anybody wants to talk Philly sports, we're starting it up today. Let me know your thoughts on the Phillies and Braves, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go Phils, baby. Let's win this series. Let's send the Braves packing. Let's go.